Hey, what's up, guys? I Eat a Vet here, and Zombie Master J. This was our first high round attempt at a record on underground survival mode. We ended up making it to round 163. We were pretty sick of playing. It had been over 10 hours, so we decided to just fool around and kill ourselves. Probably could have made it into the 170s, maybe farther, I don't know. But the rounds were getting tough. We were running out of ammo almost every round, or getting close to it, so we decided to call it quits. It was getting late. But this is our regular round strategy, the non-jug round strategy for round 160, 161 here. On this tier of waves for underground, it's in the top tier for survival. It's easy difficulty rating. For these rounds, the jug rounds are waves 5, you fight 1 jug. Wave 10, you fight 2 jugs. Wave 15, you fight 3 jugs. Wave 20, you fight 3 jugs and regular soldiers. And then wave 26, same thing, 3 jugs and regular soldiers. Then after that, it's every 4 rounds is a jug round. So it's really easy to remember what rounds are going to be jug rounds once you get past wave 26. It's always every 4 rounds. But this is a non-jug round, so we're just going to hang out in this hallway. This is our main camping area for regular rounds. We always stay here. We never leave this area. This round, actually, we came close to running out of ammo. My brother did, at least. We're playing split screen, by the way, on my Xbox. I have 2 different Xbox user accounts, so we each used one. But this is our strategy for this wave. We have 2 turrets on the other end of the hallway, down the other end of the tunnel, facing those stairs. It's not too often that you get a guy come that way. Every once in a while, a guy will come down the stairs, but usually one will come down, and then they'll all run the other way and come back the normal way. So what we usually do is the guy in the back, the guy closer to that little cleaning cart thing that's the wall there, the guy in the back, he runs back and covers the back door if more than one guy comes down, because usually a turret can handle 1 guy no problem. But we mostly just face this way. Claymores for the dogs. At this high of a round, it takes 4 to 5 claymores to kill a dog, and it doesn't always kill them. Sometimes they run past them somehow. But for the most part, we just camp here. Once in a while, if we can, we'll throw a airstrike out into that main hallway out there, that main the main terminal building out there, because a lot of guys pile up there and just kind of sit out there. But if we get the chance, we'll throw a flash and then throw our airstrike out there, and sometimes you'll get a kill or 2 out of it. But we had so much money to spend on stuff, we bought an airstrike every round, and we always buy a riot shield team. Every single round, we buy a riot shield team, because for the most part, they stay underground where the helicopters can't get them, so they're pretty safe. And then they also help a lot on the jug rounds. Another thing, too, that not a lot of people know about is the riot team guys actually get stronger as the waves go on. Like a wave, like say wave 10, you buy a riot shield team. They're going to get killed just as easily on wave 10 as they are on 163, because they get stronger as the enemies get stronger. So just because it's a high wave, they still help a lot, and they still will kill guys for you. So their health increases. They're almost like mini jugs. What we do at the end of each round, if any riot guys survive, we kill them ourselves. If the helicopter doesn't kill them, we kill them ourselves. We'll actually throw 600 rounds of ammo into their heads trying to kill these riot shield guys. They're so strong. So every round we have a fresh, brand new set of riot shield guys to help us fight the next round. So that's a key to our strategy right there. If it wasn't for that, we definitely wouldn't have made this far. But yeah, that's the end of the round now. We're just about trying to kill this helicopter. Helicopter takes, at this wave, well over 900 rounds of ammo. So we were both almost out of ammo after that round, so we both rebought ammo and started shooting again. Airstrikes are the only thing that's really even worth buying to try to kill a helicopter, but it's really tricky trying to get the timing right to make the airstrike land right where the helicopter is going to be. It's hard to anticipate where the helicopter is going to be when the airstrike hits, so it's not really worth the time trying to do that. So ammo is the best way to go for helicopters. If you do have, like on some of the other maps, there's 3 helicopters, an airstrike can take out more than one at a time. It's like actually one of the best ways to kill helicopters. But for this map, the gun's the best way to go. It does take a lot of ammo and time, but it's definitely the safest way to do it. Another thing too we did on this map, if either one of us would go down during one of these regular guy rounds, while there was just a helicopter left at the end, we always leave the helicopter for last. One guy can run out, go buy a self-revive, go buy Claymore, C4, whatever he needs, and come back, and then the other guy goes and gets his stuff and comes back. We basically just have one guy go at a time, and the other guy distracts the helicopter. That way we're all supplied up for the next round and ready to go, because you only have 30 seconds between rounds, which isn't a lot of time. So that's the best you can do to get ready for the next round. Really all we do, we have it all pretty much set up. As long as we don't lose a revive, we're good to go for the next round. Just buy our ammo real quick, buy our airstrikes, buy our ride team. You got to buy the ride team first though, because it takes up a slot. Use that slot up right away, call them in, and then buy the airstrike right after. So I'm going to go get my ammo. By the way, I had a Vets playing on the top screen. Zombie Master J is playing on the bottom screen. So buy our ammo. We're going to head over and get our airstrikes, ride shield teams, fresh ride shield teams for the next round. The next round is a jug round. For these rounds, we do have a different spot we go to, which is over on the truck. If you play domination, it's going to be the B domination spot over here. You can climb right on top of this truck, get up here. You're safe from the jugs. The jugs can't really hit you from up here, for the most part, and the dogs can't touch you up here. The only thing that can really hurt you up here is the regular soldiers, which are pretty tough from up here. We have gone down many times and died on this board, just from regular guys killing us up here. It's kind of tough when you get surrounded by regular guys up here. We got lucky this round. This is actually one of the easier jug rounds we've had on this map. This on the top, you see on the top screen there. I usually cover that side right there on the stairs coming down by those crates. But I got lucky. The riot shield guys were up there, so none of the regular soldiers got down there at all. So I really didn't have to watch any guys at all on my side. And the bottom screen, he's covering that side over there by that staircase. And those are basically the two spots where the regular guys can shoot you from. Other than that, the jugs and the dogs will all pile up right in front of the truck or off to the side of it. As long as you stay laying down and you stay in the middle of the truck, they can't touch you. Only the regular guys can hurt you. But it takes a lot of ammo to kill regular guys this high of a round. So jug rounds kind of take forever. And with the amount of ammo it takes, you really want to save your ammo. So we're just kind of shooting in bursts, making sure every hit possible connects to the guys, so we don't run out of ammo. So if you ever run out of ammo up here, when you still have regular guys left, you're screwed, because you're going to go down. So basically, we just take out the regular guys, just slowly picking them off, getting them all out of the way. Just completely ignore the dogs and the jugs for now. You want to get rid of the guys first, because they're the threat right now. I'll show you at the end of this round what our strategy is if you do run out of ammo. But this is our strategy for now. Just shooting these guys, killing them. Some of the earlier rounds, they're obviously way easier, but this actually was an easy round because, like I said, no guys came from my side, which we just got lucky on that. And getting pretty close to finishing off the regular guys here. I think there's just dogs. You can tell by the dots on the screen. Once they're all right there next to the truck, it's just dogs and jugs. The regular guys don't come down there. They always stay out. They always stay off to the side and in the distance more. The airstrikes are key to time them on where the AC 130 in the air is. A lot of times we forget to check it and the airstrike hits the buildings, but to get the best hit on the jugs and the dogs, you want to throw the airstrike right at the nose of the truck, and you want to make sure that AC 130 in the air, which is actually that plane is actually what bombs the airstrike. You want to make sure that's not over the building, because it will hit the building and you won't get any hits on the jugs. So that's key right there. You waste a lot of money hitting the building for nothing. So, which I'll show you later on. We do it a few times by accident, but sometimes I just forget to check. And then once all the dogs are gone, you use your airstrikes up. You can just shoot the jugs in the head. If you just barely peek over the edge, you can even shoot like through the truck a little bit. You can just shoot them right in the head. All your shots are headshots. It's actually amazing how fast you can kill a jug on wave 163 with just ammo. They're pretty susceptible to headshots, and it does a lot of damage, even on this high round. So the best thing to do is leave the riot shield jug for last, in case you both have to get down or for some reason. He's not as big of a threat. You can run around and avoid him for a while and get your ammo and stuff back and come back up here and start over again. So it's not a big deal, but always take out the regular jugs first, the two bigger ones. They're definitely more dangerous. They can run pretty fast. We got another one down, so now we're down to 2 jugs, just a riot jug and 1 regular jug. I think we both run out of ammo here, trying to kill him, but we almost kill him. He's just about dead. Like I said, the guns we use, for the most part, we use the regular guns you start with. We never buy guns until around I think it's wave 18 or 20, whenever they stop carrying the ACRs. Once they start carrying fads, I hate the fad. Basically, I use the ACR and AK, then I'll start buying my light machine guns. I usually carry 1 light machine gun and then the ACR, and then once the ACRs are gone, then I'll just switch to another light machine gun. So the best 2 light machine guns to carry are the bottom 2 on the list. I think it's the MG36 and the LS86W, something like that. The bottom 2 on the list. Both those 2 have the fastest reload times. They are definitely the best light machine guns to use, just based on the reload times. I've gone down the least amount of times using those 2 guns. I highly recommend those 2 for any strategy, for any map. Basically, after we use our ammo, we'll both throw our C4s down. Right there, look like a jug threw a C4 back somehow. That's pretty weird. But yeah, basically bullets first, then C4. Airstrikes, then bullets, then C4, and then hopefully by then the round's over. But this is one of those rounds where the airstrikes didn't really hit that well, and our ammo didn't make it all the way. So we had no choice but to throw a flash, and one of us gets down. As long as the other guy stays there, the jug will stay with the closest person. So he's on the truck, so the jug's not going to move anywhere. He's not going to go chase you down if you get off there. As long as the one guy stays there, you're fine. But one thing we've learned too, if you're going to do that, say both you guys are out of ammo and you got jugs left, make sure the guy with the revive left stays on top of the truck, just in case somehow he goes down. That way he can at least get self-revived up there. Because if he goes down up there and he's on a revive, you're screwed. It's going to be real hard to get back up there with the jug chasing you. So that's one strategy we have, is making sure that the guy up on top of the truck has a revive, has a self-revive. We got lucky that round. Both of us kept ours. None of us went down. That was a pretty easy round, like I said. The airstrikes can hurt each other, so you want to make sure you throw in front of the truck so you're not hitting your teammate. Like I said, for the most part, the airstrikes hit, but every once in a while I forget to check the building and it hits the building, and it's a waste of money and waste of time. I think this is we used our 2 airstrikes at the beginning of the round, like, after the guys were killed. Now this is my 3rd airstrike now after that. It takes a lot of airstrikes to kill a jug. They're very powerful. Ammo is actually the smarter way to go. That one was a complete waste. Hit the building. The AC-130 was right over the building, and every single shot hit the building. Didn't even damage the jug at all. That was a waste. But that'll save you, though, making sure that where the AC-130 is. But yeah, if there's just a riot jug left, you can get down and have him. You can just lead him around the map and kill him normally if you want. They're not really a threat. Once they lose their shield, they are. But if you kill them with airstrikes, they shouldn't lose their shield. It's just when you shoot it off, they lose the shield. Sometimes the riot guys get in your way. Be careful of that. We already knew ahead of time we weren't going to play much longer. We were getting tired of playing here. It was getting pretty boring. We were tired. It was after midnight. We've been playing all day, so we decided we were going to quit the next round anyway. So we really didn't get prepared for the round after this at all, because we really didn't care. So, but this airstrike is going to be a waste, I think. Yeah, that most of that hit the building and didn't even do much. So be careful with that. Yeah, we really burned through a lot of money in the last like 10 rounds, especially in the jug rounds, because we've had 1 or 2 jugs left, and then you got to keep buying airstrikes to kill them. I really don't like running around the map with more than 1 jug. I mean, I know you can do it. It's not too hard to do, but I just wanted to avoid going down and avoid losing at any cost. This is the safest way to do it. If you really don't want to waste a lot of money, we had tons of money to spend, so we really didn't care. But if you really want to do it the safe way and the cheap way, you could easily just both get down, run around the map, get ammo, and both get back on top of the truck and just shoot them with your ammo. That would probably be the fastest way, but a little more dangerous. So we both decided to get down, kill him, try to kill him up here with airstrikes. And if you want to throw an airstrike in the open, just throw a flashbang before or after it. That way it stops the jug, so he's like stuck in the middle of the airstrike area. But both get ammo. We head back onto the truck here, and we'll just finish him off with ammo. He was just about dead anyway, so I really didn't take much more. We really didn't even have to get up there at all. We could have shot him. I mean, he's right on my ass right now. Right there. I barely make it up there before he gets to me. A few times we also screwed up here. When I was shooting here, I fell backwards, fell off the truck, behind the truck. And as long as you stay behind the truck, you're pretty safe back there. They still stay in the front of the truck. We fought a whole round one time with me hiding behind the truck, and all the jugs stayed in the front of it. So just remember that, too. If that ever happens, just stay in the back of the truck. Don't move. Or you could flash and run, but that's risky if there's a lot of guys left on the map. At this round, we're not going to even try really too hard. We're just going to screw around. Like, normally I won't even go to the grenade right now. I won't even be over there. But I just want to get some stuff. I didn't know what we're going to do. We're going to do something crazy to fool around, or if we were just going to just straight up die. So I grabbed wanted to fill all my stuff up. But we ended up going underground and actually just screwing around with the turrets. Just seeing how far we can make it. Not trying too hard. We're going to grab our sentry guns here and just move them by the door. They're going to die right away anyways. The sentry guns are never going to last right there. That's the worst spot you could put them at. They're going to get shot at so easily. And as you can see, the sentry gun he moved first is already gone. Like, this is what we normally do for regular rounds. We throw an airstrike right up there where I just did. And because a lot of the guys pile up there, and that will sometimes get a kill or two. Not always, but if you get lucky on where it hits it, you will get a guy or two that gets killed. That works really well in the earlier rounds. I think up to wave like 90-ish, Predator missiles are decent. Like, you can actually get quite a few kills with Predator missiles up to around 90. Once you hit wave 90, a Predator missile is only going to kill maybe 1 soldier if you hit it directly in the head. They're really hard to kill regular guys with Predator missiles. We don't even buy Predator missiles after like wave 90. They're pretty much useless. It takes 2 of them to kill a regular soldier, so it's really not worth it. Airstrikes are definitely much stronger, but harder to aim with. So you definitely want to go with the airstrike. Yeah, we're just throwing claymores down here, just screwing around. I'm gonna pick up the riot shield here in a minute here and just screw around with that. Like I said, we didn't plan on going much farther. We were getting tired, so. Yeah, I get 1 kill with the riot shield, nice. And we go down here. Yeah, that helicopter in the air, you really couldn't go anywhere or move anywhere. You had to stay here. But yeah, that was our first high round attempt on underground. Took us a little over 10 hours. And the key is just having really good accuracy, covering each other well. If someone goes down, throw a flashbang immediately. That strategy got us this far. So good luck, guys.